hello everyone. This is Elliott Serrano and Jose Melendez coming to you once again from Dreamland Comics here in Schaumburg, Illinois. So we are back in our regular environs in Dreamland. It is Memorial Day today when we're taping, and it's actually a little earlier than we're used to taping too, because Dreamland had to close early. So hopefully we have some energy today to do some interesting rants. Couldn't tape here on Sunday, our regular day, because I actually had yet another personal commitment. Actually, my nephew's graduation. And wouldn't you know it, he is a viewer. He watches the Comic Culture Warrior show, he and his friends. So shout out to you, Chris. Congratulations on making it out of high school. Although I told him, everyone makes it out of high school. Now the hard part is college. So then I'll be impressed. Come on. Everybody should make it out of high school. It's a given. All right, so we are back in Dreamland, back to get into some reviews, some rants. A lot of stuff was discussed on the boards over the last week or so about our previous stuff. Some really good points were made, and we've actually taken them. We are taking them into consideration. But let's lead off with what I know. My brothers were asking me about this. I was at again my nephew's graduation party, and they were commenting about how much they really enjoy listening to you rip shit. They cannot wait to hear what you have to say about this book. Battle for the Cowl, number 3. Which has already, even before we get to this, has already started. Johnny Har, we know you're pissed. Okay, we know you're pissed about this. Sorry. We know you're tired of everybody, getting on Batman. We're not getting on Batman. If anything, I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff happening with Batman in the coming months.
Yeah, I already put that in the comments 3 days ago.
Batman and Robin, the Grant Morrison book, looks like it's going to rock. I am really looking forward to Batwoman.
Yeah, the Greg Rucka, J.H. Williams III, Batwoman in Detective, with backup story by artist extraordinaire Cully Havner, which is going to be awesome. And then, what's the other? Oh, and then Gotham City Sirens by Paul Dini and Guillaume Marsh, which I'm actually looking forward to also.
So, it's not to say that the Batman character is in any sort of trouble. In fact, anything, they're doing some really good stuff. But to set all that up with this 3-issue miniseries, Battle for the Cowl, which, let's enough with the build-up. Jose, what did you think?
I really liked it.
Yeah. I'm going to say something, too. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I have to say, total left turn on me. I was expecting, the worst possible crap. I was expecting to want to rip my eyes out. Mm-hmm. I was really surprised. Tony Daniel pulled it out.
Yeah, of my ass. It sucked. Fucking hard. Oh, man. It's like... can I just say how glad I am that this fucking series is done? Every issue was progressively worse, and finally the 3 months that we had to endure this fucking crossover is finished. And man, did it just go out with a fucking, not even a whimper, just like a queef. That's how this bitch went down. Oh man.
Went out with a queef, wow.
And you actually read this.
Yes, I actually
made him read it because he didn't read the last one, but he read the first one, and I wanted him to.
The first one I read completely. I read the whole thing through, and I suffered. I suffered. Second book, I couldn't. I got 6 pages in, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't go after that, and I made myself finish this one.
Okay, so, this is a given that the art in here is the worst out of all 3 issues. And it is fucking terrible. The fact that this is even published as a Batman comic. The art is so fucking awful. And I know a lot of us on here, us and the commenters, have different opinions on what a good artist is. Black Phoenix. But this is bad art. I don't care who you are and what you think. This is just aesthetically displeasing to the eyes.
Yeah, I was looking at this artwork.
A lot of shadows, so he doesn't have to draw any feature. It's such fucking shit.
He was doing a lot of... all these heroes appear on this first splash page here. And I love how Black Canary is just turning and showing everyone her ass.
And Huntress.
And Huntress. Both of them are turned. How many people, like, look at someone else with their backs, you know, and turn like that? And Black Canary is not looking so good with all those runs in her stockings, too. Mm-hmm. It just seems really trying to be too cute with the artwork. And I know Tony Daniel comes from the... He comes from the... What, was he a Top Cow guy or an Image guy?
He was an Image guy.
He was an Image guy.
Back in the day.
Try to be really, you know, clever and do some stuff. And I really think this is just a case where Tony Daniel, it was both writing and drawing just ended up being a wee bit too much on his plate.
That's a double-decker of a shit sandwich.
Too much on his plate because the scripting and writing and, you know, you would think he would have an advantage knowing what he's writing.
You think, but we took care of that fucking observation last time with the can't even draw the panels, can't even keep the art in continuity.
The storytelling suffered in some places. Some of the artwork...
In all the places.
I mean, the artwork looked a bit rushed to me in some areas. It's like he's really trying to stay on target, stay on time. Lots of big, you know, big splash pages. Splash pages are good when used for effect.
Not for when you're running behind.
Not for when you're running behind. And, okay.
Right, well,
go on, because I actually have a couple positive things I wanted to say about it, believe it or not. But you go on ahead.
I don't want to talk about that. All right, so I would like... This is why I had him read this, because I want to know if it's just me or if this is actually a problem. So on this page right here with Nightwing on his fancy schmancy motorbike with a lot of inner dialogue. Again, the second issue only took to the second page to just fucking make me lose my mind with that whole penguin bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. So, and this actually takes me 4 pages to get into, but this actually has something to do with the dialogue. So, it comes out that the reason why Dick Grayson did not become Batman in issue 1 of this miniseries is because Bruce Wayne asked him not to. It wasn't because he was lying to everybody, saying that he didn't want to, that he was just whining about it and coming up like as a whiny brat. But the truth is that he promised Bruce that he wouldn't do it. And this is what it says here. Is it wasn't because of my fear or failure or because I felt it was wrong to try to replace the Batman. I refused to take on the role of mentor because it's what he asked me to do. Alright, that's the number one problem I have right there. The second problem comes a couple more captions down. Bruce underestimated the psychological effect Batman had on Gotham. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's the whole reason why he created Batman.
No fucking shit.
Yeah. Batman is the force that keeps Gotham in line. It's something that is being reiterated over and over and over again in every Batman
There has to
book.
be a Batman.
Right.
Okay? And that's the reason why. It is more of a psychological effect.
Right.
Because the Batman is there. For Bruce Wayne to say that there shouldn't be a Batman, that you should just be Nightwing and Robin, and you guys can continue to run Gotham the way it is, Bruce Wayne would never say that.
Right.
Okay? And I've already determined that Tony Daniel doesn't know shit about anything when it comes to Batman. Right? But he should have picked up some stuff working with Grant Morrison. But to get that so wrong, that is the whole centerpiece of what Batman is. And for Tony Daniel to tell me that Bruce Wayne underestimated the psychological effect of Batman, just because he says that, it's going to make it true, and it's just going to wipe out, 60 years of continuity?